Oh my God, that's horrible. Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. New day, new tumbler project. We are going to make a tumbler using a gel press and a stencil and some paint. So let's get going. I got this stencil along with a million others off of AliExpress. Just go to aliexpress.com. I'll put the link below. I usually can't find the ones I ordered a while back. They rotate through things. I would just suggest typing in A4 stencil because this is the size A4 paper. And you will get a million to choose from. Very inexpensive. We have our 8x10 gel press. We have two brayers, one of which is the exact width of my gel plate, and a smaller one. I have the rainbow in Liquitex Basics acrylic. We have fluorescent red, orange, cadmium yellow, fluorescent green, fluorescent blue, and brilliant purple. I also have Artist Loft, which is the Michaels brand in old gold, a metallic gold paint. And I have a 20 skinny. This happens to be from the Stainless Depot. It is a glow blue sublimation tumbler, but I'm gonna use it because it's already white, so I don't have to spray paint it. So I'm gonna take my gel press out of here. If you are not familiar with the gel plate or gel press idea, there are lots of videos about it. It is basically a flat piece of gelatin. No kidding, but it's stable gelatin, not food. It's not Jell-O. I would not advise eating it. And it comes with a sheet of acetate on top and on the bottom. I'm gonna leave the one on the bottom just to make it easier to move around, but I'm gonna take the top one off. And this is where we put our colorants. I have done other gel plate videos. I will link to a couple below where I experimented with all sorts of different things besides paint. I experimented with Brusho crystals and acrylic inks. I wanted to try out a whole bunch of stuff. I actually drew on some with a metallic pencil to see if I could get it to transfer and all sorts of fun stuff. So go check those out if you're interested after you watch this video, of course. Anthony Crammon is the one who introduced me to the gel plate.
Oh my god, that looks so nice. Who am I? Who do I think I am? My first try and I've made something like this.
While I understand that the gel plate has been around for a long time, I maybe had heard of them. I had never used one, and then when I saw him use one for the first time in his video and how excited he was and the results he got, I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna try that. As usual, his videos are a lot more fun than mine, so definitely check that out. What we're gonna do today is we are gonna do a rainbow on a tumbler with some flowers. What I'm going to do is put my Roy G. Biv across like that, so, and you don't need a lot, and I'm going to space it out so that when I start brayering, I'm going to use this big brayer and I'm only going to go this way. I am not going to turn it like you usually do with gel printing because that'll ruin the rainbow. So that's why I'm going to try and space out my paints. Here we go. I have rice paper underneath in order to clean off your brayer in between doing layers of things. The easiest way is to roll off the extra ink onto an absorbent paper nearby. Some people use just plain old copy paper. I like the rice paper. So here we go. Okay. All right, so there's level 1. So I'm gonna put this down like this, and I'm gonna put some gold on. I use the smaller brayer for this because I can go in both directions, and we want it all over. Okay, roll off my brayer here before it dries, and now hopefully, I am going to get a rainbow tumbler out of this. We'll see what happens. Ta-da! Cool. All right, now I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna do some printing here just so I don't waste all of this beautiful paint. Isn't that pretty? Okay, well, I managed to mess up a spot here, which is unfortunate, but this was a test. I've never done this before, so I'm not terribly surprised it's not perfection. I am going to let this dry, and then we're going to come back and we are going to address, I always do this, we're going to address the top and bottom rim, and what I really mean is the bottom rim and the top rim. And we're back. Okay, this is dried, but I wanted to give you a close-up. I bumped it there so that got screwed up. Before anybody rushes down to the comments section to tell me what I did wrong, because some of you will, please keep in mind, I am not proficient at the gel press yet. This is still somewhat new technique to me. I have not tried this particular thing, especially on a tumbler before, and I was very conscious of the fact that I needed to keep the paint wet before I rolled the cup in it, so what I didn't do was take more of the paint off, and that made it sort of give us these peaks and valleys because there was too much paint. Still, I should have brayered more off before I did the roll. Okay, so first thing I tried was some black and silver acrylic paint down the sides of my gel plate, but I didn't like how it was spreading out. And then when I tried to fix it, it got worse and I ran out of black paint and I gave up on that. Then I thought, hey, how about foils? So I applied some Artsyville foil adhesive and I tried putting foils on it and it wouldn't stick. For some reason, I suspect because I was using a glow-in-the-dark sublimation tumbler, it didn't stick at all. So then I thought, well, it's still sticky, so I'm gonna try some glitter. Sure, so I used a combination of a beautiful blue USMC glitter from Peachy Olive Glitters and a black from Glitter Chimp. All right, well, it's it's interesting. It's interesting. I got some sort of top and bottom rim on this and it sparkles. Yay. You know, this is a perfect example of me getting lost along the way and not being able to find my way out. So I'm going to put epoxy resin over the whole thing. Before I put resin on it, I will probably spray it with Rust-Oleum 2X matte clear. It is nighttime now. I've taken that long trying to do this cup. So I'll do that tomorrow, put some resin on it tomorrow, and next time we have a sunny day, I will get you the sunshine shot at the end. I am going to mix up about 30 milliliters. I'm going to use Speedy Petey, and it is a very thick, very high viscosity resin. If I mix up only 20 milliliters, I run the risk of running out because it's so thick that it doesn't spread as far as a thinner resin would. And I'm going to mix into it some 504 glitter from Mr. Nola's Glitter. Sit back and enjoy the show. Next time we have sunshine, I'll get you a sunshine shot. Next time we have a sunny day, I will, and next time we get a, oh my God.